Ladies and gentlemen, it is but appropriate that we now invite the loving son to one of the most prolific legal minds the country has seen, son to a legal icon who was a genius par excellence, the renowned advocate, Member of Parliament in the Rajya Sabha, Mahesh Jethmalani. Mr. Jethmalani continues the legacy of his father both at the bar and beyond. And as an accomplished senior advocate, Mr. Jethmalani is well known for his unmatched prowess inside the courtrooms, as he is in raising his voice outside it on issues pertaining to the country and the protection of its constitutional rights. It is my proud privilege to invite now Mr. Mahesh Jethmalani to formally open this much-awaited event and welcome all our friends and guests.
Honorable Chief Justice of India, Dr. D.Y. Chandrachud, Honorable Law Minister, Shri Arjun Ram Meghwal, Honorable Attorney General, Shri R. Venkatramani, keynote speakers, Shri Fali Nariman, retired Chief Justice Deepak Mishra, Shri Gurumurthy, and Shri Sham Diwan, ladies and gentlemen. It is with immense pride that I welcome you all to the 4th edition, which is the centenary edition, of the Ram Jethmalani Lecture. The lecture series was first launched in 2020, and in virtue of COVID and its aftermath, it was conducted virtually. This is the first physical event, which is also being broadcast virtually, and I pray that this hybrid format persists for all times to come. It is a measure of the success and popularity of the lecture series that in addition to Republic TV and NewsX, who broadcast this event last year, this year the series is being covered live by a large number of prominent sections of the print, electronic, and digital media live. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all of them. This year, we are honored to have as chief guest the present Chief Justice of India, Honorable Shri Dr. Chandrachud. His concurrence to preside as chief guest at today's event would have particularly warmed my father's heart, not only because of the eminence of his office and his erudition as a jurist, but more so because post-partition, after he joined the bar, Dr. Chandrachud's parents were amongst the earliest and closest friends of my parents, a friendship that endured till the very end. I warmly welcome as well the Honorable Law Minister, Shri Arjun Ram Meghwal, and the Honorable Attorney General, Shri R. Venkatramani, for taking time out of their busy schedules and agreeing to participate as guests of honor at this event. I also welcome and thank profusely every one of our 4 keynote speakers on the topic of today's discussion. The panel of keynote speakers has been very carefully curated. All of them, through their actions, speeches, judgments, arguments, have been passionate crusaders for our constitutional rights and have done their utmost to ensure that the flame of liberty in this country burns brightly. Their expertise on the topic of today's discussion is renowned. While my friend, old friend, or friend of old, I would say, Mr. Gurumurthy, is not a jurist, he was part of what, in 1975, was called the Indian Express Group, which under the legendary newspaper baron, the late Ramnath Goenka, and my late father, fearlessly battled the declaration of emergency. He has lived and suffered the subversion of Article 19, and his experience has given him a deep insight into the Constitution and the pros and cons of the basic structure doctrine in particular. Finally, a word about today's topic of discussion. Throughout his career, both legal and political, My late father had many glorious moments, and of course, to be objective, some eminently forgettable ones as well. But all things considered, if I had to pick his finest hour, his absolutely best hour, it would be the relentless and magnificent battle he fought both inside and outside the courts at great potency. Liberty was his compelling and enduring passion, and he was eternally vigilant about it, about protecting it. Today's topic is designed to determine how future generations can best secure their freedoms. The basic structure doctrine stares us in the face. It once failed us. This judicially fashioned core feature of our Constitution is to laymen, esoteric and enigmatic. I hope that today's discussion enlightens us about the meaning, scope, limits, and most of all, the viability of the doctrine of the basic features as the anchor of our fundamental rights. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.